My dear viewers, hello, hello. This is Marina again, and just have a look, where am I today? This is very historical, ancient, Russian, unique city, Torzhok, and it's located just somewhere between Moscow and St. Petersburg. It was blatant, the best decision to come here today, and because in Moscow I'm up to my ears at work, and truth be told, I'm rather indolent, and while I'm traveling I just have a rest and I broaden my outlook and I film good videos for you. I don't know what are we going to do here in this Torzhok, but I see already the historical, very popular cafe. Let's check the prices. Be with me. The population of this small town is only 40,000 people, and this cafe is so cozy, and there are a great deal of angels. And I'd like to show you something very interesting right now. And here is coming, and you see, citizens like this cafe. And I see something traditional. Just have a look. This is zbitin, ancient Russian beverage with honey, non-alcoholic beverage. It's like balm with honey and herbs, and the price for one bottle is 450 rubles. And again, angels everywhere. And you may buy handmade angels for 1,000 rubles for one angel, and different traditional dolls, and a great variety of cakes, different kinds. As for me, I prefer carrot muffin, or what's this, 160 rubles. And great deal of different teas, and even some of our oh, and have a look. Tarakashka. Tarakashka means small cockroach, 3,000 rubles. And what's here? Cats. Oh, these are not cats, these are backpacks. Also handmade, 10,000 rubles for one. And you may try here something very, very traditional. For example, special syrup from cones, fir tree cones. And of course, Russian pies with different fillings. For 100 grams costs 100 rubles. For example, with fish and spinach. City Torzhok was founded very, very long time ago. It was founded in 1139. And just have a look. Before the Great October Socialist Revolution, there were less than 12,000 people living here, and 38 churches and cathedrals. So this is very, very orthodox city, ancient and orthodox. And I have a plan to visit ancient monastery today here. Stay with me till the end. Special entertainment here on the promenade, together with pigeons and ducks. Just have a look, it's great. You know, my dear viewers, I adore these moments. I enjoy exploring new places, new cities, together with you. Oh, it's time to visit the fair, national, traditional, with Russian toys, Russian dolls. Yeah, it was all created for just to save people from evil in previous centuries for sure, and of course now we also need it. And a small shop of golden embroidery. These masterpieces I will show you later. My dear friends, write down in comments, do you like fairs? I think it's very interesting and you may buy really unique things. Very gentle leather. In my opinion, provincial Russian cities are adorable. And guys, Russia is not in a pickle. It's true. Not only in Moscow and St. Petersburg, in faraway isolated places as well. I hope all of you have seen my videos about Kuril Islands. Yeah, I've been just not far from the border with Japan, and here is the link. My dear viewers, this is the central street of Torzhok. Do you see a lot of skyscrapers? I see only Pushkin Museum. I'm sure all of you know the greatest Russian poet, Alexander Pushkin. And he liked Torzhok so much. Traffic jams. How to cross the streets? As for me, I think these cozy houses with chimneys and these birch trees are a typical Russia. Not Moscow skyscrapers and Moscow city business center, but these small towns with the Russian spirit. And I see the sign, 225 kilometers or what? Versta is old-fashioned measure. I think it's like kilometers till Moscow. Oh, such a picturesque place on the high bank of the river. Just a small garden. With churches and monasteries far from here. One of my main purposes of visiting this wonderful ancient Russian city or Russian town is to try very special cutlets. Pazharskaya cutlet. Have you ever tried such a great dish? Me not. And let's get started. Yes guys, today we're going to have a cooking class. How to cook this Pazharskaya cutlet. I don't understand yet. The recipe is very secret. Old Russian tradition, karavai is a special bread with salt for guests. And old traditional beverage, сбитень. No alcohol. А это из меда, да?
Да-да-да.
Ага.
Мед, корица,
Спасибо, спасибо. Honey and ginger and cinnamon. Tasty and hot. Today we are following the traditions of Russian hospitality.
Ну что,
Yeah, it's our
давайте
turn, yes.
пробуем.
What should we... Oh, горячий, very hot bread. And you have to put it in
Все, что в печи,
salt.
все на стол мечи.
Special baked bread.
Ничего страшного.
Очень вкусно. Very, very tasty.
Можно еще
Можно
кусочек?
Ну, не хлебом единым. У нас много чего вкусного будет
Мы
еще.
хотим хлеба.
Спасибо. Thank you very much.
Освобождаем
The
мясо
first
от
ingredient
костей,
is
от
chicken.
И мелко-мелко рубим, как делает моя Настя. Дамы у нас нынче все занятые,
cut
все
up
бизнес-вумены. Скажут, есть такой прекрасный сливочный, чтобы вот прям пахло.
Then you have to take
Пропорции
butter.
берем ровно в половину филеев. То есть если у нас килограмм,
And the next point is dry bread.
получается хлебная стружка. Многие хозяйки могут сказать: ба, да это ж панировка современная. Знаете, такие небольшие, не маленькие, а в аккурат. Я бы сказала, что дамские.
My
да?
mouth is watering. Yes.
Мужчины тоже сейчас скажут: ну что это?
Have a look.
Надо такую прям,
The main
чтобы
secret, how to do it. This is egg with water.
Это так? Попробовать?
Вылетела. А мы думали,
Не, нет, ну что вы? Это с пылу с жару, только не обождитесь.
Let's try.
которые при нас.
Пожалуйста.
Oh, it's extraordinary taste of these cutlets with mashed potato. It's something very, very special, guys. Guys, this is abandoned cemetery of 18th, 19th centuries. I'm still in Torzhok. It was not included in our excursion. It's really abandoned, but not all the graves are abandoned. And did you see my videos, my explore about funeral system in Russia? Be sure to take a look. It's very interesting. Here is the link. It's dieseling and everything looks dull and sad. But it attracts attention. Such places really attract attention. My dear viewers, this monastery is Borisoglebsky Monastery. It's located in Torzhok and it dates back to 11th century. Of course, during the reign of our Tsarin Catherine II, the monastery was rebuilt. So, and you see the buildings of 18th century, but the basement dates back to 11th century. I think it's amazing, but I have a question. Can I go inside? Yeah, of course, these buildings are under restoring works now, but it's possible to visit this church. I think so. I hope so. Orthodox culture is really amazing. With a great amount of candles and alive flowers and icons. Oh, I see. It hasn't been repairing since 18th century. And let's take a look at the view. Because usually monasteries were built on the tops of the hills and on the high banks of river. Yeah, wonderful view. Typical, provincial, adorable Russia. Oh my God, this is the most ancient building in Tverskoy region. It's located in Torzhok, small town Torzhok, and it was built in 1653 without nails at all. One of the 38 cathedrals in Torzhok is Ilya the Prophet Church. This church is located in a very cozy historical district. And is it service right now? I wonder. Let's see. Oh my God. Amazingly beautiful. My dear viewers, forgive me please, my mind is not so clear already. This was not the church of Ilya the Prophet, but this was the church of Archangel Michael. Whew. There are so many churches and monasteries and cathedrals. Everything is mixed in my head. My dear viewers, my favorite Russia can't stop to amaze me, you know? Can you guess where am I today? This is the Museum of Golden Embroidery in Torzhok. This is real gold and this is golden thread. Yeah, it's really fantastic. Just have a look. And the same masterpiece was presented to our President Vladimir Putin. Golden embroidery. The whole Russia is a real treasure box. It's so beautiful. The history of golden embroidery in Torzhok started few centuries ago. And our tsars and tsarins preferred to order the wonderful dresses here in Torzhok. And this factory is still working and it's still very, very popular. Do you remember my video about City of Glory, Volgograd, former Stalingrad, with the changing of the guards? And here is the masterpiece with golden embroidery with the image of Russia motherland. And this factory was popular even during the Soviet era. You see, there are some beautiful, not ordinary dress, Tibetega, yes. This is just like a hat for the people living in Soviet republics. Let me get this straight, guys. All these are masterpieces. I'm amazed. Just if you are not a fan of golden embroidery, you may choose modern silver embroidery with pearls and precious stones. Just have a look. It's fantastic, marvelous. And historically, Torzhok was a center of trade because of their wonderful wood factory. Just have a look. It's made from thin goat leather, of course with golden embroidery. I want you to see all these details. And this picture is the symbol of prosperity. Guys, I wish you could be here with me because here you can buy different wonderful unique things in this shop, with golden embroidery of Torzhok, and it's amazing. You can be the owner of unique bags and unique magnets with golden embroidery as well, and different wonderful things. Of course, it's not so cheap, but it's worth buying. Just have a look. Small bags and different wallets. And this is for glasses and treasure boxes and everything. Extraordinary things. And Orthodox icons. Of course, prices are rather high, but all this is handmade. Oh my God. Guys, write down in comments, would you like to buy such historical designed masterpiece in your own collection? My dear friends, when our president Vladimir Putin visited different countries with his diplomatic missions, can you guess what he brings as a present to the leaders of the countries? Yes, you are absolutely right. Pictures and panels and different wonderful things with golden embroidery from Torzhok. And here is the link to my best videos about Moscow underground.